What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and after everything that's coming out surrounding the details about what happened on the set of Rust, where Alec Baldwin shot and killed Helena Hutchins and injured the director Joel Souza after a series of extremely negligent and unsafe practices, you had to know that people were going to start speaking out about weapons on a Hollywood set, about guns on a Hollywood set. And we've seen the people involved in this very much spin it that direction. Alec Baldwin said, we just need to do more about gun safety on set. Alec Baldwin, who has been a dude who's been trying to get guns banned in real life, take away your Second Amendment rights, yet has been using them irresponsibly on the Hollywood set, evidently for quite some time. He is now saying, well, you got to blame the gun. You see the armor saying, we don't know what happened. We need better work practices. Assistant director saying the same thing. Better safety practices surrounding weapons. Well, now an incredibly powerful voice in Hollywood is coming out and saying he's no longer going to be using real weapons on the set, at least when it comes to guns. Look at Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson pledges to stop using real guns on his productions following the Rust tragedy. And it is a tragedy. It's awful, and I say this, I try to most times when I'm making videos about this. My heart goes out to Helena Hutchins' family and her loved ones and all the people that, that have to deal with her passing. But I think we also have to recognize that there were a lot of people that were negligent and unsafe in this situation. And also, this is the first time anything like this happened in 30 years. So it seems to me like a lot of the safety precautions are actually very effective, considering all the times you're using weapons on set, and this is the first time it's happened in nearly 30 years. And it's because these people were not being safe. They were not using safe practices. But now we're going to see a push from a lot of these people in Hollywood to get rid of guns on set, and I think that's only going to start leading into guns in general and an entire, basically, push by Hollywood about how terrible guns really are. All the while they're using them in all of their movies. And by using them, I mean they're having people use guns in these movies, not whether they're actually using a real one or not. Dwayne Johnson's new movie for Netflix, Red Notice, stars three of the biggest celebrities on the planet: Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot. And it's one of many Hollywood films that feature firearms for the sake of action-packed storylines. Red Notice launches on the streaming service November 12th, followed a very careful safety protocol on set, as most productions do. But after the tragic death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins on Alec Baldwin's film Rust, Johnson is pledging to stop using real firearms on all projects that are produced by his company, $7 Productions. First of all, I was heartbroken, Johnson began. We lost a life. My heart goes out to her family and everyone on set. I've known Alec, too, for a very long time. It's unfortunate for him that he's known him for that long. Johnson, who has to handle firearms in Red Notice, says he will only use rubber guns on his sets and will enforce that rule with any studio he's working with. So he's not just saying that his production company, I guess I don't know what he's saying. Is he saying just his production company in general, or is it him? He doesn't want to ever on a movie set. I guess we'll keep reading. I can't speak for anyone else, but I can tell you, without absence of clarity here, that any movie that we have moving forward with $7 Productions, any movie, any television show, or anything we do or produce, we won't use real guns at all. We're going to switch over to rubber guns, and we're going to take care of it in post. We're not going to worry about the dollars. We worry about what it cost. Johnson recalled that after the news broke that Hutchins had died, he was on the phone with his team for a couple of hours to discuss what changes his company needed to make to ensure safety moving forward. I love the movie business. There are safety protocols and measures we have always taken in the movie business and we take very seriously. And these sets are safe sets, and we're proud of that. Yes, that's basically all you need to say. But accidents do happen, and when something like this happens, this magnitude, this heartbreaking, I think the most prudent thing and the smartest thing to do is just pause for a second and really re-examine how you're going to move forward and how we're going to work together. Any movie we do at $7 does with any studio. The rule is we're not going to use guns. That's it. But I guess the question that I still do have, does it just pertain to your production company? Now, to be fair, nearly everything Dwayne Johnson does, his production company is involved with in some way, shape, or form. Here's the next paragraph. $7 Production, founded by Johnson and his longtime business partner Danny Garcia, is behind some of the most lucrative films in recent years, from Jumanji to Jungle Cruise to Hobbs and Shaw and the upcoming Black Adam. So basically everything involved in it seems to be that is there as well. But maybe in the future, that might not be the case. Are you refusing to use a gun on set? Is that what it's going to be? Either way, as this article points out, this could have a domino effect because Dwayne Johnson is a really big name, and seeing him come out there and say something like that could really kick off a lot of this in Hollywood and change what's going on in the movie industry in general. Also on Wednesday night's premiere, the film's director, Rawson Marshall-Thuber, and Hiram Garcia, president of production, spoke to Variety about the importance of safety measures while handling guns on set, such as red notice. So a lot of focus right now in Hollywood on safety, as there should be. Whenever you have an accident, I agree with the sentiment that you need to look at things, you need to evaluate things. I personally think that if I've looked at all of these things, I've looked at the entire situation, it's like we haven't had any problems like this on set. We haven't had this happen because we've been following safety measures and safety protocol. Do you really need to reinvent the wheel when something has been working extremely well for 30 years and a tragic accident resulted in the negligence of multiple people? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below about the situation, about The Rock and what he's pledging to do. Do you think it's the right move? Do you think that no, the safety measures are fine that they have in place? This is just an incident where everyone ignored them. Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.